Alright. Let us leave those behind. Oh. Then I get encoding failure. It's just, raggling up a little bit. It was just because my Word documents were loading. And for some reason my Word documents impair my graphics card. For whatever reason. Okay, got my Word documents up. We have our to-do list up. Let me see, do I have everything captured correctly? I can turn off the Unity hub, we don't need that there. I think I always need to capture the coding the screen again for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. So, last time on Game Development Z, we were trying to make a functioning, we can click a button to make dialogue advance. And we've done that. We can click a button and dialogue advances. But we need to make something more intricate to be usable in a video game. We don't want just dialogue to randomly advance and just have the whole script like to click through. We want dialogue to specifically advance for conditional situations. So that is one problem we have to solve. I have many problems listed out, but the key ones are clicking through text box makes new sound effect, or changes something in the environment after reading, is number one. Number two is a prompt should appear when near an object or item that can be interacted with to display text to read. I should probably change the in the priority listing, but it happens sometimes. Yeah. The prompt should appear when near an object or item that can be interacted with to display text to read should be first, then clicking through a text box makes a new sound effect or changes something in the environment after reading. Then we have create an option menu with editable options. These can be simple, like screen resolution or possibly editing the amount of fog. Then 4, we have get more sound effects for atmosphere, such as sound when running, climbing ladder, cycling text prompt. Then create an ending area. And technically after that point we would be more or less air quotation done. But for the in-house brush up on things, it's add new prompts to the environment. Add new props, not prompts. Add new props to the environment. Make ladders function better, because they're kind of janky right now. See if I can fix up the camera to not go through walls as much as possible, if possible. And create a credit screen to complete the game. So I could just skip a few of those and just go right to the credit screen, but, you know. So. Oh boy. So just to refresh again, when we click play on the video game, it's got to reload because I haven't done this yet. Got our game, click the play button, goes into actual game after loading. It always takes a second longer when you're first doing it because it's not on your RAM. Meatloaf Crunch, baby. Did I switch the flashlight back yet? Oh, no, I didn't. I have to fix this. I have the flashlight. Before I just had 2 of the circle ones. But right now there is only... This one's like the lantern flashlight, which isn't terrible to do, but... So right now, when you press E, we do not have text coming up. We can pause the game also. But when we go over here... Looks like some sort of weird flash. I think I can probably rip it off. Yeah, it's coming loose. Finally. And then E again shut down. So, we don't want that to happen. We would rather that not happen. There's a few ways I could do this. I could lock the player control and then unlock it when the dialogue is finished. I could just make the dialogue finish and not be able to be clicked through anymore after you click through that prompt. Or something else. I'm not sure what. There's a few options. We know that if we are inside of the box, the dialogue is able to be clicked through like we wanted. That is the effect that I wanted. We have show if in space, show if in inspect range. So right now, with our coding, if we look at it here, I always forget that you can't. Wait, can you? No. Yes, you can. It's just very slow. It's like I always forget you can't hold control to zoom in, but yes, you can. Let me just make sure it can be read. I think I should probably add some more comments to this too. I hadn't yet. But this is the show if in inspect range. So we got the game manager being defined. We got the player text script being defined. We find the game manager and the player text script. We go over here. Boom, boom, boom. On trigger, enter. If the player is inside of whatever object this is on, the game manager inspect icon is set to true. The player text script is player can talk, so that equals true. And if the game manager start text action is triggered, the game manager inspect icon set active is equal to false. Which is not working, but I know why it's not working. Because it's setting it to true because I'm inside of the thing, so it's not overriding it. So I would have to change the text here if I want it to go off. I want them to have like some sort of thing on screen to say like, yeah, you can press E here. And I might just have like press E to inspect or whatever to actually do that, but I still have to figure out how do I want to display that and then make it vanish so it's not in the way. Or I could just leave it in the way and just make it something that is in the background. I could make it like a dialogue box. If it's not a dialogue box, what would it be? I can make it like the background of the text box, but that wouldn't look that nice. But you would definitely know that there's something you can do then. But people aren't that dumb, right? They're not that dumb. I see all those people getting mad about Resident Evil 4 for having the boxes with the yellow paint on them. Or yellow tape or whatever. Like they've been doing in all the video games. They use yellow specifically because like colorblind people can see it better. I don't really know what colorblindness typically makes you not be able to see. But it is funny. It is fun. E. An E fun. Fun with E. That is a different situation. I'm just thinking about how I would want to write it. If I tried to make it false. Like, if you exit, the mark goes away and you can't talk. This whole part makes sense. This is fine. I don't have to do anything to this. It can just stay like this the whole time, if I want. I think I probably don't need to edit that at all. The only thing I could think is maybe I could make a mark and then cover up the mark with something else if the start text action is triggered. So I could do it that way and just use a different layer. If I wanted to be, like, lazy, I'm pretty sure there's probably an easier way to do this. But off the top of my head, that would be an air quotation easy way to get it. But then technically, that would still be active as an element. You just wouldn't be able to see it. So I think I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm not sure. Let's look at our player text script. Again, we haven't looked over here in a while. Well, actually, let me write a comment here first. I don't need a comment there because it's not working. I can actually just get rid of this right now. That's not doing anything at all. So, if player is inside the collider, they're allowed to inspect, talk to the item. Then we have if player leaves. Okay. Simple. Simple. Let's see. I'll actually just make this as a comment first. The elements. Useless information. Okay, so finds game manager. Okay. Like to try and make sure my comments are easy to read in case I ever forget what I was doing again. Probably don't need one there. What's the texture? Yeah, whatever, I don't care if it's correct or not. Better, similar format. Ooh. I think I accidentally hit the wrong button somewhere. I accidentally hit the highlight all button. Okay, well, I think those comments helped clean it up a bit more. I don't know what comments I should write here since I just mostly copied that other person's text writer to make that all work. Ladder climb I might need more. I don't even know how my ladder climb is working. I think I might be able to make that better pretty easily if I actually look at it more, but we'll see what happens. Anyway. Come on. Having a weird time compiling stuff. Let me see really quick. What did I want to look at? So right now the problem is when we get to the end of the array, there's 4 things in the array. But we need to stop it from writing when it gets done. Also, now that I fixed the other thing up, I'm wondering if I can put this in something else now. I would like this code to only be active if I'm inside of the trigger area. So I think I might try what I did last time. Opening meat scene. I really wish there was a way to just comment everything and then just undo comment. I wish they had a way to do that. I don't think they do. Maybe they do. Yeah, destination. Unsure. The easiest way to do it is delete it for right now. Okay, so we have opening meat scene. The scene where it has the very first opening meat. We're essentially trying to make a cutscene. An interactive in-game cutscene. So we already have a bool that's conditionally saying if we can do everything in here or not. So if it's on trigger enter though, does it only run once? Is that the problem with trying to use this? Does it have to be in an update? Or else it won't run properly? Because I think that might be the problem. But I'm not sure. I assumed if you're in the collider, then that just means that all of the scripts that take place in the collider are running when whatever you set up to run in the collider is running. That makes sense when I say it out loud, trust me. But is it going to freeze right away? Well, it's not freezing, but it's not playing either. Flashlight's actually not too bad. Not terrible. Oh. So I can't run that like that. That being said, I could make a different bool for opening meat scene. So this doesn't run without opening meat scene being true also. I don't think you can make an array use a bool though, right? I can't like put set to false after you get to array 4, right? I probably can somehow, but I would need to write it differently. I'm pretty sure I saw something else before telling me that I could set what integer of the array is doing what. So I think I might need to do something like that to use the current message index. Like if current message index equals 4, then turn off being able to talk here, and then it won't crash. I might have to do something like that. That being said, I could leave this as opening meet scene and use it in the update that way so it looks a little cleaner in the update. Especially if I end up using more than one script like this. Though I do think it might be a good idea to do multiple talking things, multiple talking bools. Just set up a bunch of different bools for if the player can speak in it, and that might work pretty okay. I wonder if there'd be a more efficient way to do it. There usually always is a more efficient way to do it. But for right now... But this would mean that all of the scripts would be running at the same time, right? So do I really want that? Wouldn't there be an easier way to do it? I don't really know. If they're all running on conditionals, does that mean the script, even in the update, would not be running everything? It would just be checking if the bool is true instead, so it's not running constantly. I just don't know if I do it like this, it would be horrible for performance or not, I guess. Well, we'll try it for right now and see what happens. And maybe I'll look up on Google if I can do something else. But, for right now, I think this might work, so we'll see. Opening meet scene. Oh, wait. Wrote it wrong. I'll just write it with bool at the end so I know what I'm actually doing. Let me zoom in a little. Okay, so... and we'll run it like that. See if that works. Okay, so... Can I tell it to make opening meet scene off? Then... Yawn. Okay, so, player can talk. What's going to set it to true? I would have to still set it to true here, right? Maybe this wouldn't work. Maybe I'm dumb. What was I just saying? The opening meat scene can still be going on, but we want to disable the player being able to talk after it gets to 4. Stop it. Compare the current integer index to string array length. Index greater than array length. Trying to keep going. If index less than array length, you should stop. It's not what I want, though. These ones are from like 2012, though. Hmm. Is an index out of range, right? Don't know. What would be good? I don't want to remove an index. I want to add that. I don't know if that'll do anything. Let me just read this. Break causes exit from the loop only, so any statements after loop will be executed. On the other hand, return causes exit from the current function, so no further statements inside function will be executed. So if you want to exit current function after finding the first element, use return. If you want to continue execution, use function break. Actually, that wouldn't work then, right? It's using that anyway. What's the solution to my baby brain problem? Oh wait, can I do that? Would it just be that simple? Did I try this before already? I feel like I might have. Actually, no, we wouldn't do that. We'd just do... But we have nothing to set it to true. And we can't set it to true there. Actually... Actually, I just realized I could define which thing is happening in the player index, so that means I can just do this. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. I can have the check mark go on. And have the player talk. But then I can make the check mark turn off. That would make a lot more sense. If this works, I guess I don't know if it's gonna break. Maybe my logic is flawed here. I guess I can do this too. Well, just to test it, I'll leave this as true. It's just a test. This is just a test for the emergency alert system. Current message index starts at 0, though. So I don't know if it will work the way I want it to. Well, it went to 5, but it's not freezing, so that's good. So it kind of works. So opening meat scene is active right now. Current message index is 0, and player can talk is false. So then we walk into it. Player can talk is now true. Current index still 0. Opening meat scene still true. But when we hit E, it runs index 0 and then turns to 1. And then we hit E again, and it's still 1, and then turns to 2 when it gets to the end. Then it goes to 3, then it goes to 4. Opening meat scene is then turned off. Let me just edit this. Oh yeah, it's turning. Okay, fine. Let me add this artificially. Okay, I was gonna say, does it make the finally disappear automatically? It doesn't. It's just you can't click more after that. So that's kind of what we would like to happen, because then it's not going to crash. But we need to make that a little bit better, and we need to think about how we're gonna do this properly. I think I'm just being dumb. How do I do this the correct way? How do I do this the correct way? I can't do it with the index because it starts at 0. I wonder if I could do this. Hmm. Before I edit anything else, we're just gonna see what happens if we do it that way. I just changed, I just added a new thing to the array. Is all I really did. Oh. Oh wait, it's because I didn't change that from 0. Hang on. Okay. So I changed the index thing to 1 and this one, and the last one to 5. Huh. It should have changed the inspect icon still. That's odd. Did I have anything else turning it off? Nothing should be turning it off. If the player walks into it, the inspect icon should be true. And the current message index has to be 1 for it to go away. Oh wait, I didn't save it. I never saved it. I did not hit the save button. Mash that Control S. Why does it keep minimizing my screen? Now it's not going away. That doesn't make sense. Why would it not go away? Let me try this. What? What? Hold up. Why did it come up then? Crocodile eats the bigger number, right? It's not disappearing though. Why? Why is it not going away? And why did it go away then? So I don't know why this isn't working. I figured if the index equaled to 1, it would just do it right away. But it didn't. Hmm. Let's see what that does. Uh, let's try and do something really quick. makes me so real. Yeah. Why is it always a default to the Arabic one? I always forget what the button was. There we go. Am I spelling inspect right? I feel like I doubt myself when I look at it. Photoshop. But looks neat. Like, center it. No, that's why. Maybe a different one. No, actually. Doesn't look that bad. Not sure. I guess we can resize it here. Let's see. And did that again. Oh yeah. I didn't get rid of it. Oh wait. The problem with this is that I think I realized what the problem was now. I think I realized what the problem was now. On trigger enter only activates when you enter it. And for some reason I wasn't thinking about that, even now that it's in the title. I haven't used on trigger stay before, but it sounds like that's what I want, question mark? Well, let's try that. Let's try that out. Let's destroy it. How do I rank this again? No, can't do that. Hmm. I haven't really had to destroy many things in my time with Unity yet. Or at least I haven't had to destroy things that I'm standing in. Hmm. Let me read really quick. Not that I haven't been reading already. What button is it? I always forget what find is on Microsoft Word. Destroy. would trigger enter. So just like destroy. I'm just not sure if I do this, if it's gonna destroy the player or the meat wall. I want it to destroy the meat wall. I'm trying to make it destroy the meat wall. I don't know if I should bother showing this. Oh yeah, I didn't show that whole thing that I just did. So this is when I changed. We put in the on trigger stay in to make it work properly. Because I didn't really think about it before. So if we go out of the box, it turns off the ability to talk. If we go in the box, it turns it on. But if we're at the current message index of 1, it turns off our little inspecty thingy. If we're at the current message index of 6, then it also will destroy the object we're in front of, and it will make us not talk. At least that's the hope. We'll see what it actually does. Then it'll just say your camera was destroyed. Your whole game file was destroyed. It actually worked. But I messed it up that way. I should change that to a greater. Oops. Keep doing the same thing. Greater than or equal to 6. I think I wrote that right. Maybe. I hope. I don't know why, but I always get confused with how they use greater than and less than Unity. It's like the crocodile eats the bigger number, right? And then it's like, nope, you did it all completely wrong. It's like, but why? How? Okay, I did it wrong again. It destroyed it instantly. Like, really, did they reverse it? Was it doing if it's less than 6, then we destroy it? The inspect icon didn't come up either. Well, at least it kind of works. Now the question is, do I have to make multiple scripts, or do I make the script run different scripts? It makes sense in my head, don't worry. I always like that shadow. It looks so weird. I mean, the ladder does work. It's just if you try to do other stuff with it, it's really janky. I want them to be able to get over here, but they can. I'm gonna have to change the lighting again. I'm not sure how I should make it. The problem with the ladder is you have to, like, jump onto it. I don't know why that ladder is all messed up. The other one works better. Because I tried to use this circular one. Sometimes it locks your controls, sometimes it doesn't either. I have to figure that out. So many things to do. I mean, I still think this looks kind of neat. Looks kind of neat. I think this is just a meat JPEG. When it actually is supposed to be working, I think it looks okay. Looks somewhat decent. This part, though, I have to fix up. Going into the void. So many debug logs. So now we need to play a funny haha sound effect when that happens too. At least that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so gotta check something. Question mark? We have the inklings of things working correctly. We have the inklings. Okay, that's what I want to happen. That is what we want. That is actually what we want. Now that object is just gone, we don't have to interact with it again. The problem here is our current message index is currently at 6. So I would just have to switch it to a different index. Or reset the index to 0 and switch it to a different script set so it can run the next object, which would be like the sword. That is something else we would want to do. Well, here we go again. This time we get to go into our scene. because we have to throw a script onto the sword. Zoom. I'll make it a little bigger. I think that's fine. So let's see. Let me actually think. Can I make different versions of this? Or no? I could make everything 6 lines. I could make it so everything can use this. I would have to change the dialogue, though. I mean, not the dialogue, I'd have to change the script. Talking about dialogue stuff too much. So let's make the script usable with anything. We'll just make a public integer. Did I spell dialogue wrong? I never know how to spell it the right way. Okay. Dialogue lines. Well, I guess I can leave that part the same. I can just change this to dialogue lines. Okay. So now we have a public integer, dialogue lines, and we'll turn off the inspector box every time it gets to 1. So that's fine. And we can technically use the current message index for everything. Because if we just make another void, that would be sword scene, then the sword scene would still be able to use a text array and have a different message index, but we can still use current message index for it to count the number that it has. So that should be fine. I think, maybe, I hope. We'll see. So, more fiddling. We now have the dialogue lines box. We know that we need a 6 in here. So we'll just save that. But Death Sword now needs its own. So we are going to just copy opening meet scene, paste it here. I'm going to change this to Death Sword scene. Is it budge? Yes. Okay. The problem here is that they would run at the same time. So I might need the secondary bools anyways. It would be better if there's a way I could make it if they're in side of the collider. That would be better. Well, I'll just have to do wolves. Do I want those to be in here? I forget what they are by default. That would be annoying. Trying to do this as simple as possible, but functional. join us. Yeah. Man, this would just be easier if I make the specific variable. I might not be able to use this how I wanted to. I feel like I would have to edit each one. It would just be easier if I could define the tag that I'm in. That's not what I want. I really just have to make different scripts for each thing. What am I trying to do? I want to be able to use the script for every object that has dialogue. But right now, if I use this and I walk into a collider, it's going to play both the dialogues at the same time. And not just one. Hmm. Well, if I really want to smooth brain it, I can make the object not even active until the other one gets destroyed. But that wouldn't solve the problem. That would just be like putting the band-aid on it. It would technically work. But no one needs to go around and try and look at that sword anyways. They could just skip over it. That wouldn't work either. It would be too conditional. What would work? At first I was thinking we could make an integer that counts how many times an object has been destroyed. And use that to go, oh, that means you can talk to the next object. This object is destroyed, so you have the ability to talk to another one. So now we can run through that dialogue tree. I don't think I would want to count that here anyway. The other thing I could do is just name all of these whatever number. And use it that way. I guess I could make an integer that is just, well, actually, would that work as an integer then? If they're all defined by a number, then that means when I step into the collider, I just have to say if you're in this number. But that would mean that the player text script would have to call the showing inspect range. Player text script, game object find, can interact. Well, I can't do it that way either. They might be using the Scream scripts, and I would be able to change the number, but you wouldn't be able to look at everything. Hmm. I feel like I just have to make a new one. Hmm. How do I do this? So let's think. The show if inspector in range. Show if inspect range. If in inspect range. This lets us talk to the object. So it has to be on the object because we have to be able to detect if the player is inside of the object. It detects if the player is inside the object. And then if the player can talk, you're able to run through the scene. How would I do this? It runs through all the dialogue. We want it to not pull from it again. It just doesn't use it anymore. And we'd use the next text array instead.
People who work hard here. Right? Over in search.
I can't think of how to do this the easy way. I could only think of the hard ways. We want to be able to go to the next dialogue tree, but to know that we're in the next dialogue tree, what do we need? Well, actually, the easiest way would be to put everything on the player, right? And then make it so if the player is colliding with whatever tag that dialogue tree plays. But then I would have like 50 scripts on the player. Which doesn't necessarily matter. But it would be a lot of scripts on the player. We know that show if inspect range works. We know that works. Everything with it works perfectly fine. But it works for one object. We need it to work for multiple. We have funny little tags, and it would be nice to be able to use them. So what can I do here? What would work well? Okay. Would it be easier to just put it on the player? Because then I can change the compare tag to a string that's public. No, wait. Would that work? Okay, hang on a second. Does this still work that way? I don't know if it works that way. It's called Meat Wall 1. Let's I'm gonna take the script off of Death Sword for right now, and we will see if my weird idea actually holds any fruit. I don't know if it's a weird idea, it's just a hopeful idea. I wouldn't be able to do that fast. Would I? Well, I'll worry about that later. I might need to make a second script. I might need to make a second script anyways, since I can't destroy all of the items that you talk to at the end of the dialogue. Because right now we have, if you're staying in it, and you go past the immense dialogue lines, it destroys the object, and we wouldn't want to destroy every object, we would just want to destroy Meat Wall 1. Well, I'm curious if this still works if I have it on Meat Wall 1. Okay, it does not. What of these can I make public possibly use? Hmm. So we want the object to know that the player is in it. That's the only thing we need to know. So I think that's fine. All of the objects we're interacting with, it has to be the player. So if the player is inside of the object, etc. happens. So you go into the object, and that means you can talk. But it doesn't tell you what you're talking to. Hmm.
All the work if goes. So there, I'm gonna be.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like it looks like a lot of people are saying that I would just have to make a new mono behavior if I wanted to do what I'm trying to do. And I would just have to make, you know, something that has a list for the different game objects I'm using. But that sounds like an even harder process. It might be something I'll have to do, though. Not sure yet. So, let's see. So, pretty much what we're doing right now is saying if the other that I'm just gonna write this out really quick. Well, I already did, but I'm going to play my scene, and I want to see if that still works. If it still works, then I might be able to do the string thing. Ah. Okay, it does not work. It's because it's just defining two different others, right? I was hoping I could do compare two or whatever, and then just have that be a string. And then I could just make the destroy objects for the meat wall only. Beyond trigger exit. Swine for every turn. Beyond trigger. Enter. No. Guess I can't do that. Man. Why can't I think of a not dumb way to do this? I can only think of dumb ways. I need a not dumb way to do it. No, that probably won't do it either. I was thinking maybe I could make the script have all of the objects, but this isn't on them either. The easiest way to do it would just be put it on the player. Only thing I could think of. I think I gotta put it on the player. Okay, area 1. You know, I don't know why I flew down here. I don't even need to. Let's get rid of this. Player. You got tons of scripts on you already. I mean, I guess there's not tons. I'm assuming people probably have way. Yeah, put the whole entire script folder on them. We just want this one. Well, I actually could use this still. I could make the dialogue lines change based on the object with a different script. That could be a way to do it. Well, before I mess it up, I think I will save this script and put it in my notes. What do I name this one? Okay, code saved, in case I mess everything up horribly. So... Okay, I'm not gonna name it potato. Object tag. Now we can change this to object tag. Object tag. Oh wait, I don't need that. What is the problem here? Oh, I think I made a capital O. Okay. Uh... Okay, so, when we're inside of the object now, it'll turn off the inspect icon, and if we go through a certain amount of dialogue, we won't be able to input dialogue anymore. And then, if you went through that certain amount of dialogue and you're inside of a certain object, it will destroy the game object. Oh. So now, I need to make a script that references this. I need to make a script that references this so it can change the dialogue lines and the objects tag. Okay. So we need something that can change the object tag and the dialogue lines. That's what we need. Name it, check for tags and lines. I don't know what I'm using, so I'm just gonna throw this up here in case I use it. We need... We need to define the show and inspect range. And we probably just want to make an awake. Not Shouldn't need the game manager in this one. It'll be all on the player. Player's just called player. I'll just change out this dialogue for this one. Okay, so we got that. Now we want an on trigger enter. Oh. Okay. So, back to the past. If the object touches the player, then we want to change the tag name. We want our object tag name that'll be public that we can write for each one the script is on to become the object tag. And that should be all we need. I feel like that works in theory. Then we want to go under props, Death Sword, go down Death Sword, throw on our scripty-doo. There we go. It's tagged as sword. Okay. Oh yeah, we also need to change the amount of dialogue. Dialogue. Log, right? Dialogue. Okay. Dialogue lines for object. So we also want this to... Oh, yeah. I'm writing the wrong thing. Okay. That should be better. Maybe. Uh... really gotta stop doing that to me. Weird. Okay, so we're changing the object tag, and we're changing the number of dialogue lines. I mean, technically I only want to destroy Meatwall 1 right now, so I probably could just do that. To be specific. Well, no, the point of leaving this here was if I wanted to destroy a specific object, though. But no, that would make it everything. That would make it every object to destroy. I would need to make this something else. I'll just make another string that's objects to destroy. That would be better. Okay. Oh. Ignore the errors. All of the errors in Unity are perfectly fine. They're normal. So then we want you already can't put question marks. Okay, so when you enter into it, it'll give you the tag name, it'll give you the number of dialogue that it has, and then it will tell you if the object should be destroyed or not. And if it doesn't need to be destroyed, then it can just be blank. That is what we would like. Okay. So, let us see. Do you see? Do you see? So Meatwall 1 we do want to be destroyed. So Meatwall 1 will be destroyed. But we don't want to destroy Death Sword. So Death Sword can be left blank. But now what? I made this whole thing, but we still need it to know over here not to run both of them at the same time. So I feel like we want the string to compare itself. Can I do that? I think I could. I think it might work that way. Yeah, a lot of this time this music gets copyright claimed. It usually doesn't get the video taken down though, so that's nice. Did that work? I feel like this works, but I don't know if it works the way I need it to work. If the player walks into the object, it knows what it needs from it. But now we need the player script to know that we're inside the correct object. I wonder if I could do this. Well, I wouldn't want to make it generic, right? I don't know if you can compare strings. Maybe it'd be better if I just combined things. I don't think I can combine them though. Why must it be confusing? I just been playing my music, and then if one of them gets copyright claimed, I just take that song out of my track and go try and find different music. I still have like 6 hours of music, so it's good enough, maybe. You can have 2 different audio tracks, it's just a pain to do. There's programs to make you have 2 different audio tracks. I don't like doing that, just because it's a pain, but you can do it. I think I had something that was like banana. Like it was called banana something. I don't remember what it was. Banana something, though. It was a very big old banana that let you have 2 different audio tracks. Hmm. It's on the player. I could make an update on this. Instead of here. instead of there... Oh yeah, I forgot to put this back up. I always do that. Every time. It's not that bad. Maybe. I mean, I guess the variables that I created myself would be pretty confusing. But look, I have little comments, so you know what it does. See? Runs on Death Sword under the props section. You obviously know what that means. It's very easy to follow. Very human. Okay, so... if I have the update... inside of show if inspect range, that means I can make these conditional to this instead. Where's my... oh yeah. Why did I put that there? Let's move this up one. Looks better here. Okay, so, can I compare those together? I don't know. Can I not do this? Maybe I can do this. That'd be nice if I could. Well, we're gonna see if we can do that. You know what all of that means. I just showed you it, so you know what's going to happen if we run it. Let me just make sure I wrote these correctly. Just watch, I'll get the Meatwall 1 name incorrect. But everyone believes in Meatwall 1. You can follow the Bob Beeps. I mean, coding's not that bad, depending. If you're doing everything from scratch, then it's terrible. But, a lot of the systems are already there, so it makes it easier. Anyway, let's see if I blow up my game and crash my computer. I doubt that would happen for what I wrote, but I don't know how this might work. Meatloaf Crunch is on. Flashlight is on. Other flashlight is on. Okay, it crashed. Tag name is null or empty. Tag name is null or empty. Does that mean it doesn't work like that? Actually, yeah, I probably should switch this to that. Oh, wait. No. That wouldn't make sense. It crashed because the object tag name. But... just, go use Python and hate your life. No. Don't do that. Use C++ instead. I'm just kidding. No one wants to use it. Some people probably do. I don't want to use it. The object's tag name is defined already. I mean, I guess I don't need it to collide with the player. Well, I'll leave it as it is. I might have to change the string into something else to make it work properly. Wrong thing. We're scoring. Da-da-da. No, that was converting a number into a string. We don't need to do that. Unless I do need to do that. High score objects text. Where is it? That's changing something on the screen, though. We're changing something in the background. Python makes plenty of people go insane, so I don't blame her. When I was young, HTML used to give me problems, but it's not really that bad anymore. But no one really uses HTML anymore. That's not true. It kinda is. People usually use HTML5 now, but besides the point. What do I want to do here? mean, out of curiosity, let's get rid of the if statement and just see if this works in general right now. I did not check that. Meatloaf crunch it. Flashlight on. Pause screen's fine. And it crashed again. I understand what's happening now. So I don't know if that'll work either. But we'll find out. That did change the tagline. But is it not changing it quickly enough? Beyond trigger and on stay. What makes it that? I don't think I could run it that way, though. Sucks. This seems like a good idea, too. But it's not working the way I want it to. I wonder if it's because I'm trying to use tags. If I don't use tags, would it help then? What's happening right now with this code is when the player walks inside of the object's collider, it makes the script on the player know the object's name, the amount of dialogue the object has, and if the object will be destroyed or not. Is it because I'm not putting anything on that? But if it's not being used, it shouldn't run. So that shouldn't be an issue, but maybe it is. Where are my errors? I have an error at line 62 and 43. $62, $43. Okay, so the string is the problem. The integer isn't the problem. Well, actually, did the dialogue change? The dialogue lines? I did write them, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. I can't look now. Tag name is null or empty. Tag name is null or empty. Component compare tag string. I mean, I could make a list for every single tag if I can't make a string do it. And just name every single prop I'm going to use as dialogue and switch them on the list with an array. Or the list itself. That seems overly complicated, though. But I am pretty overly complicated. And I use a string. I don't think this will work the right way I want it to. But I'm not sure. So on the player, I have object tag, object to destroy, etc. Death Sword has that stuff too. Did I have 6 for that? No, there's 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it set to 6 though. It has Meat Wall 1. Did I spell Meat Wall 1 wrong anywhere? Did I not have enough space? Is there too much space? Well, actually... kind of curious if I write it out myself if this still works. Oh, no, it froze it. That did not. Let's see. The tag property returns a string value that can be used to identify one or game objects. See the documentation. However, this property causes an allocation each time and is accessed as such. Accessed as the string is copied from the native object into a managed C script. The inspection will highlight an explicit string comparison to tags such as if game object equal tag. Game object compare tag equal tag. Garbage collection game. That doesn't help me. For some reason, no one says if you can use a string with compare tag. I just wanted to know if I could even do it. I'm trying to use a string to compare the tag to, but it's not doing anything. Well, out of curiosity, let's just try and write it normally right now. And see if anything even works still with that. ARP still breaks with that. So this is also with the scripts put onto the player still. So we didn't change that. We just want to see if we can get the meat wall to be destroyed again. Interesting. It destroyed the player. Destroy object, destroy. How do I destroy the other object? Not convert string to float. Wait, why would you use a float for destroying an object, though? Let me write this really quick. I mean, I guess bright? No, I don't know if it worked or not. Never mind. Everything's terrible when trying to make a dialogue system. Okay. So if I run it through here, it doesn't do the text writer for some reason. But it could be because there's two things running at the same time. Let's check again. Pop back in. Okay, now it did it. And then it destroys it. How do that? I just put other in front of game object, but I don't know if that counts. Or if it's still just destroying the player because of that. Oh, no, that did it right. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm trying to make, when you walk up to this thing, that it gets some dialogue too. Oh, that's funny. The script was still running, so it crashed. Oops. Oh, right. Brown Exit had that still. I mean, actually, I don't need that, do I? It can just be this. I don't think I have to really change anything there. So does that mean I don't even need the other script? Because I can't use it anyways? What else can I do then? I can destroy Meat Wall 1. But I need a way to change the message index at the very least. For dialogue lines. And I need a way to know that there's a different object in front of me. I can't just make everything Meat Wall. But that means I'll just have to compare everything individually. Well, No, stop autocorrecting. Sigh. Duck. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch it back again. Every time. So, what I'm doing now is going through each thing individually. Because that'll be fun. But, for lack of better ways to do it, I guess this would be, the easiest, maybe? There's probably easier ways, but I'm not sure what they are. I'm just going to look at Unity really quick and take off the script I put on those dudes. Because I do not need it if I do this. I mean, I could potentially use the dialogue lines thing. I'm kind of curious if the dialogue lines thing will work still. So I think I'll try that. So I guess I can leave the script on. Did they both have 6 dialogue lines? Yeah. 1. Okay, then we want... Player can talk to True again. True. We want... Organize this a little better. Okay. And then I have to make a if oh, okay. Add like almost 100 more lines of code than I originally wanted, but you know, it might function now. Keeping in mind that I did have the dialogue thing on still, which might destroy it. Hopefully it doesn't. But we'll find out now. It looks like some sort of weird flesh. I think I can probably rip it off. Yeah, it's coming off. It's coming loose. That's what I wrote. Finally. It didn't destroy the object. Oh. Oh, wait. I didn't fix the meat wall thing. Wait, would I need that? Hmm. Okay, I think it's not giving it the information I need. Yeah, it wasn't giving it the information I needed. Weird, I wonder why it's not. Why is it not translating the information over? It's not doing anything now. Well, I guess I'll get rid of those for now. Maybe I'll reuse this script at some point, but for right now, I guess I can't use it. So I'm just gonna quickly take those scripts off my meat wall and prop. And I guess I'll just change the dialogue line. When they enter. Makes it at least a little neater. So now it should be fine. Clear the errors. Okay, so we zip zoom on over here. We hit play, we see Meat Loaf Crunch, we get the loading screen. We get dark room, but we have a flashlight. Go over here, we click E. The inspection box goes away. We hear our little dialogue thing. I'll probably change that later. We hit through the dialogue, it destroys the object. Now, when you look over in player, you can see dialogue lines there. Though, something I did not think about is I'll have to change the index again, won't I? Yeah, I get the inspect mark here, but I don't have the index. Something I did not consider. Actually, why is it not detecting that I'm going into it? I named it the right tag, right? SWORD. Sword. Maybe the hitbox is wrong. Well, we would have to keep zeroing out its scripts too. Hmm. Oh wait. I think I just realized what I did not do. No, never mind, I did it. Did I have the Death Sword true here too? Yeah, I do. Oh, good, it actually worked. But why did the dial up? Why did it not go away? Did I forget to turn it off? Oh yeah, I did forget to turn it off. Okay, that's an easy fix at least. Okay. Well, it functions correctly. So that's good. I feel like I could clean up the code better, but it does what it's supposed to do. We go into here. We can walk up to wall. Our inspection bot goes away, but we know we can inspect it. I can lock my movement also when I'm in here if I wanted to. If I wanted to. I don't know if I want to, though. But then we get that. It goes away. Then we can walk over here. The inspector goes away when we're out of the zone, comes back up when we're in the zone. Except as you can see on the right side, the player can talk bool and the Death Sword bool keep going on when we're in there. So then we can click on it, box goes away again. Looks like it's fused into the flesh. Can't pull it out. It won't even budge. What the hell happened? Normal stuff. And then you can get stuck in the weird water. The weird fleshy water. Perfect. So, yeah, I actually have dialogue that functions now. I'm happy about that. And then we can run around through our weird meat cave and look at all the weird meat vines and the meat ladders and the meat people. There's no meat people, but there is this weird gross red water. I want to give it a sound effect or something, like slosh around in the meat juices. And then you can see the weird meat esophagus thing. The weird meat butthole. And you can jump on the meat ladder, and you can go up the meat ladder and do the meat ladder things. And it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I have all of the bools and stuff I'm using for this ladder incorrect, so I think if I correct them, it might work better. Then we got the weird meat cupboard. The meat cupboard has a weird thing on it. Got some books down there. I wanted to try to figure out how to make a crouch button, but I did not yet. Our character jumps way too high. They're like an Olympic athlete. An Olympic athlete. I made like the hitboxes on this giant so I couldn't jump over them anymore. I need to make it so you can't jump over this way either. I don't know how to do that yet. I think I might throw a bunch of weird props over here too. Because this part I don't really care if you can jump over. But then you got other parts of the meat cave. More meat pillars. Always good meat pillars. And then you got a giant meat hole. And you jump into the meat hole. Land in the meat water. Then you go up the meat ladder. Again. I still need to fix ladders. More meat pillars. Meat walls. And you come out to the other side. Where the meat covered thing was blocking. And then you can walk over this way and get out of the exit. And drop into a bottomless abyss in space. I need to make an actual ending area, but bottomless abyss into space is fine for now. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye. And to meet with you, I'm actually just standing normally. I need to make more animations for the character too. There's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. Also, it's RE7. I didn't notice. So I'm gonna stop here for now. I am very happy I got that done. I think I could probably make it better, but for right now, it does what it's supposed to do. So that is always a start. I feel like I could have done what I was trying to do before. And I thought it was so smart, so ingenious. And then it's just like, huh, no. You gotta write it all. You gotta write it all out. You can't use nice little things. I mean, I guess either way I was doing the same thing. It'd just be quicker to add. I would have just been able to throw the script on in Unity and not keep going to my Visual Studio so much. So that would have been a little nicer, but it still works this way. It's annoying, but it still works this way. We can lock player movement if we give that script control of the player, too. So, like with the meat wall, we could lock the ability to move back and forth. And just have it so you can move your head around, or something like that. So you stay stationary while you're doing your dialogue stuff. That could be something good to do. But I would say a prompt should appear when near an object or item that can be interacted with to display text to read. We got that. We solved that problem. There's 8 more problems to solve. The next problem that I had on the list was clicking through text box makes new sound effect, or changes something in the environment after reading. We kind of did part of that by being able to destroy the meat wall, but we should probably add in a sound effect for the meat wall being destroyed. Even if just a temporary sound effect, just something that we can use as a placeholder to know. Yeah, there's gonna be some weird, like, squelching sound or meat sound. What other meat sounds we can find? Maybe I'll look up on Google or something. Someone punching ground beef. I don't know. But, for now, I'm gonna go. So for any who dropped in, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed and all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Until then, good day to you.